the foreground also.
Oh, down.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Just
Yeah.
streamed past it. Oh, thank you so much for trying to get in there.
Okay.
Boink. I think we boinked.
Okay, rolling. And
Our
Dan,
altitude
if you take
above the
tilt,
seafloor
please.
is 0.0 meters. We boinked.
Let me know what you need, Roland.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, it looks pretty good right there.
Oh,
Okay.
nice video.
Oh, and look, there's
Okay,
like
tilt down.
a
Nice video.
crab at the
Okay.
base of it, kind of
I'll wait for your
brownish.
word.
Yeah.
This has kind of like a pale yellow stalk and bright, like mustard yellow polyps, tentacles.
Do we know what that coral is, Chris?
Chris is saying it might be a plexaurid.
He says, I think. That's the thing.
Yeah,
as I
also
understand
could
it.
be in this sort of strange family called Choroididae. And what I'm sort of looking at is little black dots along the stem. They're really hard to tell apart the choroidids versus the plexaurids. But it's in that group of sort of soft Gorgonian or soft balls.
Science, that's about the best imagery you can get in this current.
That's really good.
Oh, thank you so much,
So-
Pilot. Yeah, I agree.
There we go.
Would it be possible, as you backed out previously, there was a black coral in the field of view? And perhaps we could
Yeah,
take a
you
look
might
at
have
that
to.
if you can.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know
not
where
sure.
it
I
is.
think it may be
Okay.
a little
Getting
bit
closer
lower.
to you now, Jeff. So
Uh,
if you want to push out and try to find where this.
okay, there you go. It's coming
Very
up
Oh, it's
right up
right
the
in
middle.
front of the ROV. There it is.
There it is.
There you go.
Wow. Oh, thanks. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, Nav, can you zoom out on high pack?
Isn't that a beauty?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, right there is fine.
Oh. Everything's changed.
Shore side, is that?
That
That's
looks
good.
good.
Yep.
Okay, Pilot. Thank you. Beautiful.
Pulling out full wide.
Thanks, video. I don't know if you noticed, but you could see debris blowing forward.
Is that another one that we just...
Yeah, there were a couple.
Yeah,
Yeah, there were two of them.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm pretty stable. The ship stopped a couple minutes ago.
All right,
but
so I'm pushing forward.
yep.
And I'm trying to get to the left.
Yes.
Turn to the left.
Shore side,
And,
please check your microphones. Somebody has an open mic at home.
And so we're in this flatter area, so now we're just trying to see if you can see any other local highs once you're able to get out ahead, and then I'm a little worried about going downslope when the current is pushing you into the face.
Shore side video. It sounds like someone in a classroom or at home has their microphone open. Please check your mics, shore side.
Well, Dan, there's this little spur here ahead of me. So I stay on top of this.
Yeah, let's stay on top of it. And if it does
Yellow.
seem to go in the wrong
Crinoid.
direction, maybe we,
Crinoids. All right.
I don't know, make a hop.
Okay.
Again, I just don't want to go down any slopes.
Right.
Now that you're coming up to this flat
Looks like we're in Hydroid City again. Look at all that stuff encrusting the rocks on the seafloor, right at the top of the ridge.
I'm sure some of it is falling
Let's
in and out of
see.
eddies.
Are
I'm sure eddies
they?
are
Are they on the flanks of the ridge too? Looks like over on the left-hand side they are.
Right now, it's not.
So I am wondering if there's a prevailing current that, you know,
It's coming from that direction.
coming
maybe?
from
But it looks like it's coming right into us.
our left to right.
So again, there's someone
Now,
who
can you,
has who is
determine the
not on
general-
mute, and we can
actually
hear
got it
what's
up
going
here,
on in your
so-
household. So
Well,
you might want to put the mute button
Sirius
on.
to waypoint 2.
If it doesn't clear up here shortly, I'll separate the conference call from the OKX party line and the record and transmission.
And nobody
Oh
wants
gosh,
that.
no.
That's most important to get clean video with audio.
So the general direction toward waypoint 2 is 220.
Okay, this is Okeanos video, engineer Roland Bryan. I am going to separate the conference call from the
right off the
OKX
cliff,
party
isn't it?
line. Science
How
will
much
continue
cliff
to
it
be
is.
able to talk to you by using the Tail 1 direct link, but it will not be going into the recorded or transmission. If you back on shore can let me know when that clears up, we can reactivate it to the party
It
line.
just blows me straight backwards, Dan.
So
And
you're-
up.
So you're facing into the current right now?
Yeah. Yeah, look at, see me, I'm just blowing backwards
Yep.
right now.
Yep.
So I'd say the best course of action would be to know what direction we want to go.
And just make a
maintain
jump.
the depth and make a jump.
I agree.
That
Yeah,
worked really well last time.
I agree. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
do you want
well,
us to
let's-
toggle down on that?
Let's follow high pack. It's saying 220.
Okay.
I'm going to line up. And I'm 15 meters above you.
Thank you.
And actually, that'll work well if you're heading right into the current.
Will do.
So you're
Okay,
trying to
thank
lateral
you.
the whole time.
Thanks. We don't have Tel 2.
Okay, I'm on 220.
Okay. So just get a ship move on 220.
And maintain this depth.
Maintain this depth.
And should we do 30-meter hops just to be safe? Or,
Sure.
yeah. Hey, Nev? So we're going to do
Nav, this
30
is
meters
watch
bearing
lead 1.
220 at 0.2
Wait a
knots.
minute, they're doing
Stand by
something.
watch.
Just
Wait, stand by.
So actually, if you want to push out,
thank you. Yep.
if you want to wait, that's fine.
Yeah,
We
let's
see it.
just wait. Watch lead pilot.
Yeah, go ahead.
We've come to another depression. We're going to fly over it and make contact with the opposite side.
Roger that. Thank you. Okay, for those of you in land-based science areas, be advised we've come to the edge of this this mound, and we're going to be jumping over to the next one. So you may see some deep blue color from the area in between the two mounds. Watch lead nav.
Just let me know when you think I can start, Dan.
I haven't felt the move yet.
We're only in 250 meters of water.
Probably just the current. There we go. Now I'm moving.
Okay.
Yeah, Nav, could you please let us know our range and bearing to waypoint 2?
Wait one. Actually, we have a distance of 204 meters and a bearing of 220.
Roger, thank you.
Hey Nav, can we range out on the Sirius sonar as well?
Copy that.
Okay, you want to push out ahead.
Okay.
I've lost sight of you. Can you push out?
Yeah, I'm pushing with full thrust.
Okay.
Okay, easing off.
Okay, so we're traversing across to the next mound. We've actually reached our target depth.
Port.
That's probably the slope we just came off of, huh? Sure.
We are at about 254 meters depth. We're at 17 meters above the seafloor and headed toward the next of these mounds on this ridge. We can see bottom in the sonar.
Let's keep that move going
in front
now.
of the vehicle, so we'll get there.
28 meters through.
Yep, let's do another 30.
Yeah, no return on my sonar yet.
Yep. 30 meters, bearing 220.
Copy that.
Dan, we could go down.
Gonna come down a bit?
Yeah, let's come down
Okay.
a bit.
Coming
So
down.
Chris Kelly is typing into the event log from shore and says he's just taken a look at the dive plan, and yeah, we are definitely on a pinnacle. So he's thinking we're going to see something, potentially see something interesting to collect on the other side for our second biological sample.
So no matter what we see, it's going to be
Back up a bit.
interesting. So
Yeah.
going around and doing a video characterization of that pinnacle is going to be very interesting. And we've got about an hour and a half left in our dive.
You're tugging me here. Ooh.
Great, thank you.
There we go.
Copy that.
Who's he talking about?
I'm really getting tugged.
Okay. It's the tether.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Can you push
I'm
port it all?
I'm lateraling left now.
Okay.
Lateraling hard left.
I'll come down a bit more to give you some slack.
Yeah, you've got plenty of altitude. You can come down a little bit.
Yeah.
Lateraling. Hard over.
Got your light pool
I'm still hearing a
right
lot
on
of
the edge
stuff.
of my screen.
Been watching myself in the fisheye there.
Yep.
I sure hope that our mid-water specialists are tuned in and are looking at all of these microscopic animals that are floating in the water that we cannot see on the video, but we know they're there.
Actually, you can see them.
Shirley says, "Oh, you
can see them. Yes.
That's because she's looking at the screen
really
grabs
nice
from a
screen
little
grabs,
earlier in the
right.
dives.
Okay. Now I'm driving back into light.
There are a bunch
pool.
of screens that we have available to us here.
A lot of screens.
And we have actually 5 screens that we are looking at right in front of us, and then the main dive screens that you folks are seeing at home are in front of the pilots who are sitting in front of us in another row of seats and computers and things.
So look, I'm going to turn to the left and try to.
So
drive
this
it.
whole room, I don't know.
Let's bring the ship to a
One of these
stop
days I'll
real
count
quick.
how many screens there are in here, but I'm not going to do it now. But there are a lot of them.
It's just not able to keep up.
2 of them are showing
Bring the
us
ship to a stop, please.
kind of
Stop
a
the ship.
playback of things that we saw earlier as the video clipper, we call her. Clipper Annie over there. She's looking at the great stuff that we've seen during this dive, and
Copy that.
she's taking out
Okay,
sections
I know I'm
of
pulling you,
those
but I'm gonna try and
traverses
drive
that we
towards you.
did that look particularly interesting. Those will all be archived, and in fact they'll be available on the Okeanos Explorers website for anybody. Any of you folks that have left us now because you're really bored with looking at a blue screen, too bad for you, because I'm going to tell you how to find the good stuff later. And that good stuff is going to be available on the Okeanos Explorer website for anybody. So teachers who want to show school children how fascinating marine science can be can go and extract little bits or big bits or whatever you think is appropriate for your classes, and
Gotcha,
you are
tight.
welcome to use them. Anybody else out there who would like to enhance their
hard left,
Facebook
yep.
page with glorious pictures of the seafloor and the weird and wonderful animals that live there, you too can
Jeff,
do
what
the
you
same.
think here?
Well, just try a few things and see if I can get back over to you.
Yeah, so you're off to my side.
Yep. I am trying to lateral.
See, yep.
Yep.
Watch lead video.
Still in fisheye. I'm right beside you now.
Yeah, and I'm
How's
Yeah,
our
Roland,
vertical
I can still hear
13
background
meters, we're
noise.
fine. Yeah.
Good.
So,
Okay.
when you did it feel easier when you turned against the current and drove forward rather than lateral?
Absolutely, but I
Yeah.
couldn't do that the
'Cause
second
the
time.
tether was
because
too tight.
The tether was too tight, right?
Yeah.
So I need to get some slack in the tether. By the way, you're way off your auto head right now.
Yeah.
don't you make your auto head 220?
Yeah, I'm losing it.
Yeah, you guys don't have much slack. Judging by high pack, you're 30 meters apart.
Am I getting any closer? Not really, huh? Gonna try and turn right towards you and just shoot towards you at full speed. Right now I can't even turn towards you. I cannot turn. Oh wait, here we go. Here we come. Here we come. Here we come. And now go. Go, 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 go. Nope. Nope. All right, let's let it weather vane for a second. Ship's still. We're well above the seafloor. No problem. Let's just, right. We're just going to weather vane for a second, and then we'll just try to set up again. I'll back up underneath you, and then I'll try to spin. Yeah, the tether looks nice and straight, no problems. This is just normal start of a dive thing right now. I'm just going to take a little break.
So while we're
Okay, Dan, let's
in a lull here as we move from one
so all I'm going to do is try to back
pinnacle
up
to the next,
Normally
wanted to
would.
remind those of you who are going to be able to stick with it, especially those
may
for whom this is really late on the East Coast, that we will have a dive planning meeting that will begin
I've got
about
auto depth on,
10 to
so-
15 minutes
I've got
after
my
we leave bottom.
camera pointed all the way back.
Okay, great.
And we'll talk
get you in
about
tight.
the dive that we're making tomorrow to Mog, which will be a combination benthic and
I've got you in
midwater
tight right at the end of
exploration.
the frame here.
Okay.
Backing up.
Hey Shirley, we will also be talking about
Sonar
the
says,
dive at Hadel
it's
Ridge,
working.
which will be our first 6,000 meter dive of the expedition, and will be in the Marianas Trench.
Survey 1, this is Nav. Where is that? Is it above here?
Super veined out perpendicular. You're not backing up slope, are you?
It would appear so,
Yeah.
but it's not steep. All right, I'm watching in tether cam,
Yeah.
and I'm watching my altitude.
I'm going to come up a bit.
Okay,
Get me up to 15 meters delta.
all right.
Okay.
I actually like that I can see the seafloor. This is nice. I'm 12 meters above it, by the way.
Okay, I've got you on Titan still. I've got you at the bottom of my bubble cam.
You can see me now on the bubble cam?
Just at the very bottom. Yep.
All right, I'm backing up. 100%, by the way.
Well, it looks like we are seeing the bottom in the distance. We're 13
Now,
meters
I know
above
from
bottom.
Carl's experience that I need to get like almost back right underneath you.
Yep, and then you'll turn to port, because we still want to go south and west.
Okay.
Okay, I've got you in Syria, or Sirius Zeus Plus.
All right. So here's a port turn now.
And I'm going to turn to starboard.
Port turn and pushing ahead.
Let me get lined up to 220.
Okay.
Right?
Pushing ahead on 180, just because it's easy.
Okay, I'm lined up 180.
Okay. Let's take it over to 220.
Coming to 220. Following you up. Alright. Oh, you're spinning around.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm on 220.
Okay. I am coming into the screen. Okay. And we are back in business. Let's get lined up on 220.
Alright.
Wow. Well done.
Maybe.
Thank you, pilot.
Yeah, nice job. Maybe we'll move it 0.1 knots this time.
A little easier. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get it going.
Yeah, because the longer I try
30 meters, 220, 0.1 knots.
Copy that. Coming up. Bridge ROV nav. I'd like another ship move 30 meters, bearing 220 degrees, 0.1 knots. Good copy, Bridge.
So I have on the order of 50 to 60% thrust to maintain this position.
Okay.
Just to give you an idea.
So this is Okeanos video engineer Roland O'Brien making a general announcement to the conference call. The vehicle is about to reacquire bottom. In the meantime, I've activated the mute all on the conference call. So besides muting and unmuting your phone locally,
Good copy. Thank you, Rich.
you may also need to press star M on
So
your phone.
You're about 20 meters
in order
altitude.
to unmute your local position via the conference call. So once again, if someone could please give that a try and then remute your local phone.
Yep.
We'd appreciate it and apologize for the inconvenience.
So if you're at 20 and I'm at 30, but our delta
And
is
everyone
15,
on the line, if it doesn't work, please let us know via the event log.
that means we
Thank
must
you.
be on an upslope. Upslope, yeah.
I was just saying
Do you
that if people are trying
try
to
to
get
go
in
down?
contact with the ship and doing the test that Roland has suggested, if it does not work, please let us
Because we
know
must be
via
on an
the event
upslope
log.
now. We can at least get it
Thank you.
in Zeus and see what it looks like.
Sure.
Okay,
Okay.
coming down.
Coming down. And I'm pushing forward at the same time because you are moving forward also.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, ship started moving.
Great.
Nice and slow.
Yeah, go ahead. No, I don't.
Sounds
have
like
any
somebody is
recommendation, but thank
into
you
the
for that.
conference
That's
call.
a
I heard
result
a
of all
couple
this,
dial
hard
tones.
maneuvering.
Can we get an audio test from
Survey
shore
one.
on the
Co-pilot.
conference call?
Okay, 100 degrees is fine. But keep an eye on it.
Hi, this is Tara Harmer Loop testing.
Okay, I see bottom.
Thank you. Can hear you just fine.
Thank you, Tara. So it sounds like our conference has been properly reestablished, so everything is configured back to normal operations.
Great. Thank you so much. Great job.
Whoa. Okay. Hello.
We got a sonar return
And
on D2.
here we are, back on the bottom,
So
more or
looks
less.
like-
We're close.
yeah, if you turn
We're about 5
starboard,
meters
I wonder if that matches
above the
with
bottom. We
220.
did see some rocks and some white stuff that's probably spongy.
Try to get them.
Maybe not. So the bottom is coming into view in the lower left corner of your field of view.
Okay, we're down to 15 altitude. I'm gonna hold there.
We're at a depth of about 278 meters.
All right, holding here.
Great.
And
We've got
the
ship moving along.
remotely operated vehicle sending you this video is at about 1 meter above the seafloor now. But the seafloor is sloping away from us. So
How
that's
much,
why
more do we have
it's
in that
kind of
move
hard
now?
to see.
Just under halfway through a 30-meter move.
Okay, that's fine.
Nav, you might want to get with Watchlead and discuss how much time we have left and how much distance we have left, because that all kind of changed in the last 15 minutes.
We have just under an hour. I could talk to him.
Okay, yeah, and let me know how, what speed we have to go to get where we're going. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Watchlead, this is Nav.
Can I do it?
Van?
Watch lead. Yeah, Nav, watch lead here.
So we got back on the ground. We have just under an hour. We need to be off the ground at like 6:15 UTC. So we're just gonna probably just keep making our way up this hill. Probably not going too fast, but I don't suspect we'll make it to waypoint 2 with this current. Just letting you guys know.
So how far is it to waypoint 2?
Waypoint 2 is 150 meters away. For an hour.
Okay, so we're at our target depth right now.
Okay.
So we'd be fine with, exploring this area.
Okay. Okay, we'll probably slowly keep working shallower, but yeah, it'll be pretty slow going with this current. So, yeah.
Okay, understood.
Thank you.
Watchlead pilot.
Yes, pilot, this is watch lead.
Hi again.
You're at the end of your tether, Jeff.
Thanks, Dan.
I don't want to come down too much more.
I heard talk earlier about a biological sample. Is there something in particular that we're looking for?
Nav, can we range down on the
Yeah, there was
sonar?
a request
Back to
for
50.
a biological sample. This was from Chris Kelly. He said perhaps we will see something interesting to collect on the other side. So it wasn't really specific.
Yeah, nothing in particular. So if we can just survey around this area and we can select something. We have a little bit of time now.
Okay. Sounds great.
How's the currents on this side of the hill?
Different. I'm just getting a feel for it right now.
Mm-hmm.
I go off stick. Taking me. It's taking me north west. Or west. It's going to take me west.
Current pushing west.
Current is pushing me to the west. Right, so we have a move underway, still underway.
Yep, 6 meters left of the move, so we can tack on more?
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, we could, you think we can bump it up to 0.2 again?
Yes, I do.
Let's do
that.
30 meters, 0.2, 220.
Yeah, coming up.
Keep with the twos.
Same signal with twos. Bridge, RV nav. We have another ship move, 30 meters, bearing 220, 0.2 knots. Good copy, Bridge.
Dan, you want to swap seats?
Sure.
Okay.
Whenever you're comfortable.
Well, I'm stretched out right now, right?
Thank you, Bridge.
So it's more of this reddish rock, loose rock.
This looks like the scoria that we saw earlier, the volcaniclastic rocks, types of things that get spewed out in a sort of medium level violence eruption from a volcano of the type that our volcano that we're diving on is, which is a stratovolcano. Stratovolcanoes are the most common type
right
in the.
Now, I redialed in just to see if
Whoops.
I could be heard on the telecon.
Yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you quite well.
Yeah, so there is one possible priority white yellow corals that are small scleractinians. We do have a request for some folks in Guam, specifically Dave Burdock, his collaborators, to try to get a scleractinian up in these depths. And those are scleractinians, and it might be possible to grab the rock it's sitting on and get the colony intact. It might be a little small to grab one just by the manipulator itself, but I'll just throw that out and see what everyone else thinks.
Okay.
Okay, Dan, I'm looking down at you.
We'll let Shirley see if she can find us a good target.
Yeah. So, Chris, are you seeing them in the video images now?
Kind of hard to see.
Yes,
we're up a little high, and the slope is sloping away from us, I think. So it makes it hard to see detail.
Doesn't seem too bad here.
It's
you good?
Certainly different here.
Yeah, so really bright yellow, lemony, small colonies.
Right.
Those are the types of things that I'm talking about. And we just focused on a couple of those earlier on, but I just saw a bunch that just went by on the seafloor. That's what reminded me about that.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, Chris.
Pilot, watch lead.
Go ahead, watch lead.
So there's a request in to collect one of these a small yellow coral.
Okay.
I think it's going to be difficult to pick up a piece of that. So ideally, if there's one that's growing on a rock that you can collect, and then we won't damage the coral.
Copy that.
Dan, I need you to.
If I see it, if I see something,
bottom of the screen.
Unless you want to
maybe.
stop
I think we just passed
Maybe we
by.
stop the ship and we search for this coral that they want.
Okay.
These little yellow
Bridge, RV nav.
see on the bottom.
Can you bring the ship to a nice, easy stop? Thank you, Bridge.
Okay. Are there any on screen that catch your eye now, watch lead?
Chris, can you confirm, is it these,
I don't really see
No, I don't
any.
see any right
rolling
now.
over top of these other skeletons?
They are pretty bright yellow, so
We saw some before on the other pinnacle.
they're still there. They're those really tiny ones.
Yeah.
You can see that are
yellow that you see
they're
throughout the
smaller
screen.
than the
It's on
rock.
top of the lights.
Yeah, and they really stand out because they're so bright yellow.
Yeah, right. We understand. Don't see any at the moment. Chris, if you see some, let us know.
Yeah, pilot, they say that they're bright yellow, so very small, but really bright yellow.
Okay.
Maybe if the camera is zoomed as we move along.
Yeah, it's
would
hard
that-
for them to
navigate.
navigate
We can
to
certainly,
drive.
we can zoom
Right.
in a little bit. You want to lose the skids and
Looks right there at the bottom right.
Yeah, I think there's one that...
Oh, the far
going
left.
over right
Yeah,
now.
far left at about the 8 o'clock
Yeah,
position.
I'm on a
8
delay.
o'clock.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yep,
There are a couple on the left-hand side as well.
Yeah,
there are.
Sure,
Yeah.
that's what he's doing left.
Right, that's one.
Saddle along here.
Wow, they're tiny. In the
This
nine,
should be the-
9 o'clock
Oh,
position.
because
So this one
Now
is
it
below
is.
us?
lovely bottom, I was thinking they
Well,
might
we
be
could
able to
take a
get
look at
We can
that.
take a look at it. It looks like
Okay.
that one might be hard to pick up. They're thinking...
There's
oh,
one
sorry.
right at the left edge of the screen at 9 o'clock that
It's one at
looks
the 9
more
o'clock
like
position,
it's
10
sitting
o'clock
on
position.
a
9
rock.
o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Don't know if it's showing back up shoreside, but from the video standpoint, I can see the current waves in
that's
the
gonna be it.
image of the main HD.
Yeah, that doesn't look like one.
Well,
See at
You
least
wanna do a
Yeah,
snap
there are
zoom
two.
forward?
There's
of
one
the
in the
yellow clothes
far
talking about.
Oh,
left.
yeah.
Does that look like what we need?
That it does indeed. Do you think that that is actually on a rock that is going to be loose enough for you to pick
I'm
up?
not sure about that.
Yeah, there's
That is
another one to the
definitely one.
left of that,
Okay, let's zoom out, Roland.
just to the
of this
left. There you go.
one. That little
Just yeah,
one? Okay.
but it. Take a look, Shirley. I think
Yeah,
its base is white, so that part might be dead,
Is
and
that
only
fishing line or is
the
that like a
top
stock
part is okay.
creature?
Tilt down
Like
a little more
a-
and look at it.
Yeah,
Like a
whatever
worm.
looks
Oh yeah, I see.
grab it.
Is that line?
It looks
Or
like
is that a
fishing
creature?
line. It looks like fishing line.
Oh, great.
Let's not.
Yeah,
No.
let's not settle down there.
Tilt that direction, I can zoom in to verify.
You have enough challenges today.
Right.
It stops in about a meter and a half.
There are a lot of these in
Yeah,
this
I think
area, though, so if we want to
suspect
move
it's
around
fishing
just a
line.
little bit
Yeah,
and
there was
get away
another
from
one I
that
was talking
line.
about.
Let's see.
Do not want to get snared ourselves.
Got this guy straight ahead.
Yep, there's one straight ahead. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, so pilot, what we'll try and do, if you can, is just get the rock on which that coral
Sure.
is attached. Thank you.
Sure. You want to do a snap zoom, Roland? We'll see if this rock looks loose.
Hmm.
No. Well,
I think all the rocks are loose in this
It is.
area.
all right. Let's go for that one.
Yeah,
then.
let's
It's just
do
a question
that.
of size, really.
Yeah, that looks reasonable.
Yeah. Yep, that looks good.
Okay.
Oh,
let's zoom
yeah,
out. Let's
yeah.
zoom out. Let's go for that.
It's like about the size of a baseball.
That one looks great.
I will third that. Looks great.
Fortunately, I can't face directly into the current. Get a toe down. Saddle around here. have to swing around more, but that, I'm going to be like just perpendicular to the current. Let's try this.
Mm-hmm. So again, we're in this area where there's all this scoriaceous rock, rubble. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we'll want to put this in the starboard bio box, correct?
Right.
Roger, thank you.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah,
pilots.
looks steady.
We have stuff in the port, so starboard bio box is empty.
We want to get an image of that again before we grab it. It looks pretty
Yeah,
silly.
you can go zoom in, roll. I'll get set up.
I think I also saw a brittle star on this rock.
Yeah, let's just focus on this for now.
I said on this rock.
Oh, it's on the rock. Oh, nice.
There are also a couple other little things on that rock that you might like.
Okay, pilot.
Yes,
ready
sir.
For hydraulics.
Hydraulics are enabled.
Co-pilot.
Oh, that's right, yeah. we changed roles. Okay.
All right.
It's pretty, very beautiful.
Let's hold there. Yeah.
Our videographers have a lot of beautiful imagery
Actually,
to work with
hand me the
today.
finder up there?
Beautiful imagery, I might point out, that they've taken.
One of the questions I have as a video engineer, I'd like maybe those watching at home might also like to know the difference.
Okay, pilot.
Difference between corals and
Hydraulics are
zoanthids,
spun up ready
and
for
or
you.
are they the same?
Hydraulics coming on. Force 5.
So the corals, are there different, so within the phylum there are different classes of organisms, different families, orders, classes, orders, families, and so zoanthids are, I believe, in a different order. But correct me, I'm going to go and look that up right now. There's my little handy dandy cheat sheet.
Okay, can you zoom in, please? Yeah.
Which camera?
Zeus Plus, please.
Partial.
Let's zoom out a bit. Right there's good. Yeah, let's zoom in on Mini Zeus as well.
What a beautiful pickup.
This is not your first time, is it?
Do you want to take my camera, co-pilot?
I have your camera.
Okay. And you can tilt up, and you can image if you want.
Very small pink thing on the lower left.
You can zoom in.
Oh my gosh. Oh, hermit crab.
We
Okay.
have a passenger
Put him away.
We have a tiny little hermit crab in a shell.
So
Zoom out.
He's
on,
coming home.
Vinny Zeus, please. Okay. You ready for the drawer to come out?
yes, please.
Okay. Opening the drawer.
Perfect.
Okay. Fully extended.
Oh, boy.
Very nice.
Well done, pilot.
Very nice.
Thank you so much.
Okay, go ahead and close it up.
And we're leaving the pins extended now? Is that the new practice?
You're going to leave them retracted, actually.
Retracted, okay.
Yeah.
Chris Kelly on shore says, perfect 3 exclamation points. You made a few researchers very happy. Thanks very much, pilot.
Good, no problem.
Dan, that was excellent job.
All right, securing hydraulics. All right.
You have your camera control back.
Okay. Thanks, video. Thanks, co-pilot. Thank you, Nav.
Done. Nicely done, Dan.
Very nicely done.
There you go. All right, so we have
Hydraulics are secure.
Thank you. 40 minutes left.
Yep, 6:15. We got to be off the bottom.
Okay, and what's the plan here, watch lead? What would you like to do?
Just keep going.
Yeah, I think we can just keep exploring uphill to the minimum depth you're comfortable working at.
Okay. Yeah, well, let's find that hill. I think 220.
It's the right turn to exit out of here. And you're directly underneath me, so
Okay, I'll push out.
we can get the ship move started and you started at the same time.
Okay.
20 or 30 meters, pilots. We're pretty close to waypoint too, but
Let's do 20.
90
for now.
meters, 20 meters.
Yeah, there's a bit of a...
Now, this looks like we're approaching
It's
the
more like
edge
that,
of
yeah.
a fine ash layer.
I'll call it in.
Yep.
Okay. Bridge ROV now. We're ready for another ship move. 20 meters, bearing 220 degrees, 0.2 knots. Good copy, Bridge.
This is a layer of ash that's pretty fine-grained, in other words, small-grained, and there are quite a lot of cobble and boulder-sized pieces of rock sitting on it.
Move initiated. Thank you, Bridge.
Here's a fish. Maybe we could take a look at this guy.
Zoom in, Roland. I'm going to do my best to hold it steady.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Striped one.
What is that fish? Anybody on shore know this guy? He is not the least bit intimidated by us.
Getting blown.
Well, Tara typed in, she doesn't know exactly what it is. Oh, we got Chris Kelly saying it's an Antigonia. Antigonia.
Okay, let's zoom out.
And I'll bet you that he likes that little crevice under that rock. That's his territory, and he's not going to let us chase him away from it.
Can zoom in to lose the skids rolling if you want.
So that fish is a whale fish in the Antigonia, very common inhabitant of these cliffs in all of this habitat.
Thank you, Chris. Ooh, and there's a something. There's a bio something sticking up off that rock on the left-hand side.
Looks like it might be an octocoral. We can.
Octocoral?
I don't know.
Oh, well, let's take a look.
Yeah, pilot.
Yep.
Go on it. Yeah, you got it. You're on it.
I think anytime we go, ooh, ah, ooh, ah,
Yeah.
pilots understand.
What is that under the temp probe?
It's a freeloading rock.
Is that a rock?
Yeah.
It is sitting on a rock. Indeed, it is sitting on a rock.
Maybe that was.
It's one extra geological sample.
Maybe that was the other half of Sean's sample earlier. Part of it kind of got blown away.
Have a stowaway rock.
Okay, let's zoom in, Roland.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Getting blown.
Partial.
Let's try again. Hold on, I'm going to reset up here.
I don't see any commensals on this. That's odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
like we haven't seen that many brittle stars.
that's true. Not up here. There were a whole lot down deeper
we
on
haven't
this
seen that many brittle
ridge, but
stars.
not
Straight
up
down
here.
that, yeah.
Okay.
But isn't that
do a
one of
quick
those
zoom.
encrusting sponges down to the bottom right, on the bottom right of this rock?
Oh, look.
We'll take a look when the zoom out occurs.
And they say go wide.
Go wide.
Go
Okay,
long.
there's a commensal. What is that thing? It's got eyes.
Looks like a shrimp.
Is that a shrimp?
Looks
Sorry.
like some kind of shrimp.
See the little gray sort of patch?
Oh,
Pick up
possibly.
I
Possibly.
think that's
Yeah.
one of your sponges.
Yeah, once you lose your toe.
You go right pretty quick, don't you?
Yep.
This is an interesting pock-marked surface, and I'm not sure what it is.
Go by the diff. We can recenter HT2.
So, Patty,
But-
could we be getting into a little bit of carbonate?
I'm just wondering if it could be carbonate. Yeah. Is that a black coral that we see at the stalk, just going off the bottom of the screen?
So
Would you
there's
find
some
black coral in these
stalks,
kind of depths?
Yes.
different kinds
Yes,
here.
she says. Oh, here's two
Right.
more of them.
Yeah.
On the screen.
Yeah.
So these could be, oh, three more. There's one on the left side as well. 4. There's more.
So
There's a lot.
About 70% lateral to stay still.
Right. Yeah, just look at your tether.
So this substrate must be nice and hard for all these critters to attach
Well,
to.
actually, is there anything here you want to look at?
Yeah, probably get a zoom on one of these black corals.
Okay.
How about the really dark one in the upper right corner? That could be something different than what.
How about the really dark one in the upper right? That could be something different, says
Okay.
Chris.
That's what I can here.
The ship has stopped moving. Do you want to get another move in?
Let's hold off just 1 minute.
You got it.